So I would like to introduce, once again, a great friend of mine, a motivational speaker, an entrepreneur, an ex-NFL athlete, a celebrity trainer, and now the author of The Man Behind the Helmet, Mr. Frankie Murphy.
I might have to bring you with me, bro. How much you gonna charge me? First of all, thank y'all for having me. I usually get up here and speak and don't have no notes, but last night stuff just started flowing, and I had to do my doctor writing and begin to just write a bunch of things that was passing through my memory. First of all, thank you guys for inviting me. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Sean. It's a great opportunity. I'm always humble when I get a chance to speak because I know it's by the grace of God I'm even here to speak. Kudos to y'all. Y'all 83 on the list of the 400. That's big time. That's like me being voted to the Hall of Fame at Garden City. It's a sight moment when somebody recognizes your accomplishments and how much hard work you put in. I always do this thing. Y'all gotta bear with me. I'm a football guy. I'm not gonna jump on the table and tackle you. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm excited to be here. And to get me pumped up, I'm gonna ask you how you feel. And I need you to say good. When I say how good, you say so good. So when I say how you feel, you say good. When I say how good, you say so good. How you feel? Good. Oh, I like it. I'm gonna start over. I gotta feel like I'm in the locker room and I'm getting ready to play somebody, the Denver Broncos, and I'm bashing my head against the locker room. How you feel? Good. How good? So good. Ooh-wee. Y'all got me excited now. As I was driving in Florida, just doing my thing, I began to see a lot of graveyards. And I drive in Tennessee, I see a lot of graveyards. And I began to think about something. Everybody think the wealthiest place in the world may be Iraq, because of all the gold, Africa, because of the land, the diamonds. But I'm here to tell you the wealthiest place is in your own backyard. It's right in your city, which is the graveyard. Why, Frank? The graveyard is a place where business plans were wrote, but never carried out. The graveyard of some great athletes never got a chance to get drafted and given to nonprofit organizations and given to people like, because it's in the graveyard. The graveyard is a place where entrepreneurs like ourselves never got a chance to explode onto the scene and make a difference in somebody's life, because it's in the graveyard. You got to understand, today, you have potential. Now you got to remember, potential is potential until you do it. I don't care how many people come up and say, you got potential to be great. You'll never be great till you fulfill that potential. That's one thing that they would always tell me. Oh, you got potential to be great. You got potential to do some great things. You got potential to go high when it comes to sports. But if I'd have never fulfilled that potential, it would have never been success. The number one failure to entrepreneurs today is they lay on that last success that they accomplished, man. Remember, that success you last accomplished is no longer potential. It's time to move on to something greater. And I see that all the time, even in sports. They have a big game. They lay on that accomplishments, and you'll see them go through a plateau where they cannot cut it anymore, because they think that last accomplishment is going to take them down the road to success. And I always tell people, not knowing your name is like not knowing your purpose. If you don't know your purpose, that's like not knowing your name. If you don't understand what you should be doing in life, at your job, in your family, you abuse that purpose. And how many of y'all know when you abuse something, it don't work right no more? It won't cooperate with you anymore. I tell this story, how the ghost came into my room and tried to steal and didn't take my potential, which is my purpose. He woke me up. He shook my bed, pulled it off the wall. He's throwing my bed around. He said, Frank, I want your potential. I want your purpose. I got up out of the bed. I wrestled with him with encouragement. I looked him in the eye and said, you cannot have what I got, because it's not just for me, it's for others. And if I let myself down, I let them down. So I say, pack it up, leave the room now, and I don't want to never see you again. As he walked out, I say, by the way, get back here and straighten up my bed. He had my bed turned around. I say, straighten up my bed, and I never want to see you again. That's what you got to tell the ghost that comes to take your potential. It comes to take your purpose. And as I began to go through life, I had to realize some stuff, and I'm going to talk to you about 4 things today. I mean, you take these 4 things, you hold on to it, because I took my time and wrote this stuff last night. And I usually don't write nothing. I just freestyle. Because when it's in you, it's in you. I'm going to talk about 4 things. And these 4 things can be looked at as 4 downs before the touchdowns. You get how many downs before you have to get a first down? 4. Well, I want to give you 4 things, because you got 4 opportunities. You do these 4 things, you not only will get a first down in life, but you should get a touchdown. These 4 things that I had to do to take back my potential, my purpose from the graveyard. The first thing I had to do, I had to put myself in position to be successful. Talking to Mark and Sean yesterday, and we was talking about position. We was asking some questions, and I never forget Peyton called me, and Sean was there, he heard the mess. And Peyton wanted to work out. Peyton Manning. So I said, okay, Peyton, I'll meet you up there, man. Let's go work out. He said, man, I'm bringing somebody else with me. You gonna be able to run around for us? I said, man, let's go. He said, I'm gonna bring Tom in town to golf with me, Tom Brady. So I said, okay, I got 2 of the Hall of Fame quarterbacks. I want to see who's the best. That's what's in my mind. I said, 2 of them, man, I'm liking this. Because I train Peyton in the offseason, I work him out. So I get to the football field, and remember I'm talking about positioning yourself for success. And I get to the football field, and we warming up, and then we get started, and Peyton, he's there, and I want you 2 yards outside the hash, right there before the second hash, and then I want you slightly to the right. I gotta have you right there, Frank. I'm like, okay, that's pretty detailed, you know. How many of y'all know if I'm not in that position, I'm not in position to catch the ball, which is to us a success. I didn't have an opportunity to be successful unless I caught that ball, but I didn't have an opportunity to catch that ball if I wasn't in the right position. Peyton can turn this way and know where to position at, and if you're not there, the ball won't hit the ground. He's going to know he's not wrong, or the ball's go left or go right. Tom Brady's a little different. Tom Brady, just get in the area. I'm a gunslinger. As a receiver, I'm a little bit thinking about Peyton throwing the ball soft. I like the way he throws the ball. It's soft, it's catchable. So I said, you know what? I'm going to see which one is the best. I run my route out, break down. Tom throws the ball. I was like, gosh, man, I don't want that ball all over the place. Peyton does it so smooth. If you're in a position, you're guaranteed success. And as I begin to think about life, and all the things that you go through in life, think about, was you in the right position? Ask yourself, did you position yourself for success? Or did somebody tell you to position yourself for success based off their knowledge, based off what they wanted you to do? I went through a lot in life. I brought my books, and Mark and Sean so gracious enough to have them where I can autograph and give them to you guys. And throughout my book, you're going to find out I didn't always position myself for success. I found myself in some hard situations, hanging out with the wrong crowd, found myself incarcerated, doing all these things that people begin to tell me it's over. Your life is over. All because I didn't position myself for success with the right people. Like Grandma tell me, You are who you hang around. No matter how much you try to avoid it, if you're going to be successful, you have to put yourself around successful people. I heard the story you was telling these two young ladies here, how she connected to the right young lady, and boom, she's taken off in the company. That's a prime example of positioning yourself with the right people so you can become successful. I call this a nugget. Now the funny thing is, I told Sean, have me a football, man. This morning. And what I like to do, I take the football and I throw it to somebody, and then I speak to them and give them a nugget. Boy, Sean forgot the ball. But I'm glad he did, because I'm a little hyped this morning, and I don't want to throw it too far to the right, to the left, and hit somebody with it. And Sean was like, that's a good thing I left it. He found a way to make it good. And I'm going to give you a nugget, which is a pass. Take the limits off your thinking, and people will take the limits off you. Take the limits off your thinking, and people will take the limits off you. As I go through life, I begin to realize what you think is what you will say. And what you will say is what you will see. And what you will see is what you will believe. What you believe is what you will do. And you know, like I know, once you do something, that's the results that you will get. Take the limits off your thinking, and people will take the limits off you. If you don't like the results you get, you have to change your position and also change your thinking. I got another little nugget here, and I'm best friends. That's my boy, Coach Tony Dunges. He forwarded my book, and that's my boy, man. Great guy. And we be in the locker room, you guys, and we be losing. It's kind of odd, because you used to rah, 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 beep, 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 and get your beep, 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 and you're like, whoa, okay, Coach, we get it. We can be down. We can be playing bad. Coach Dungy come in the locker room, same face all